Welcome back to the John and Linetia Show. Hey, John, do you have a favorite network?
Not really. Do you?
A couple. Why is that
A
funny?
favorite is a favorite.
Well, I have a couple that
You
I
have
watch
one?
continuously.
TV One, BET, Centric,
No, I don't.
NBC,
Those are not my favorites.
EWTN,
No.
right?
No.
You
What are
sure?
your favorites? Discovery, the History Channel, the Military Channel.
That sounds
all
like
yours?
that sounds like your father-in-law's
No, that's what you're
channels.
watching. No, those are your favorite
No.
networks.
I don't know that I don't have a favorite network. It's all programs on networks.
Oh.
I mean, I have a go-to network. You know, you turn it on. There's like I don't know what's on, so I'll go and I'll check like Comedy Central.
Oh.
You know.
Yeah, that's not my favorite. I only watch maybe one or two shows on it if I'm watching it. I don't know. Favorite network. I guess that you're saying that everything on there you basically watch.
Well, or there's a lot of things on there I think that you watch, and you know I think about like all the channels on Comcast, and sometimes I have a hard time remembering what channels are where.
Okay.
You know, because
Yeah.
you know, like you know, every once in a while I'm like, oh wait a minute, I know that I watched something on IFC, but I forget that it's channel 503. You know, and all that.
Oh, I'm not
So-
watching that station.
But
I'm not watching that.
A vast majority of the television viewing public does tend to have like favorite networks, and they might only have like 10 or 12 or whatever, and they keep coming back to them.
It's called Must Keep TV Survey. You know how much I love survey.
Yeah. So there was a research company surveyed American consumers on essentially the top favorite networks or channels.
Right.
And you know, like all the broadcast networks or the main broadcast networks were the top four. You had ABC, CBS, Fox, NBC.
They have a lot of good stuff on there now.
And then came some cable. You had ESPN. I was surprised that was fifth.
I was surprised too about that.
And then you've got History, Discovery, HBO, which is to me even I guess maybe not as surprising because people who pay for it, it sure as heck better be a favorite.
That's because they're watching True Blood.
Yeah.
True Blood is on there.
And 9 was USA, and 10 was PBS. I'm really shocked that PBS showed up.
Oh, let me tell you why PBS on there.
Well, you
I
tell
bet you PBS is on there because they do a lot of kid stuff.
Okay.
That's why PBS is on there. They have a lot of kids programming, you know, Sesame Street and Sprout, all that's PBS. So I could see that being a top channel for people. I don't know. I don't have a top favorite channel. I don't know. Do you believe that ABC could be number one? I mean, or CBS could be number two? For years I've been hearing CBS had the best programming.
Well, I'm not surprised that broadcast networks are in the top slots because they have the most original programming. Mm-hmm. You know, I guess if you don't count all the original sports on ESPN.
Right.
Yeah, it makes total sense.
You know what I don't see on here, which I'm kind of surprised at, or not really surprised. People might be sick of the news, whatever. I don't see a cable news channel.
Well,
you know, like a CNN or MSNBC. It's not on this list.
I guess that is kind of surprising because you would think that if somebody was a big old Fox News guy, you know, they pretty much turn on TV and they turn to Fox News and all that, or turn it on and turn to CNN. And I know a few news junkies who are kind of like that.
Right.
You would think that it would get up there, but maybe it just also shows that there really isn't too many people that are all that interested in all the news all the time.
Right. Well, maybe they're sick of hearing stuff about politics and stuff, you know, especially everything that's going on in there now. Also, another surprising thing, and I know this surprised you too, with ESPN being number 5, there's a lot of competition right now. So I'm really surprised they're still hanging.
They've got all the good sports. So,
that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. FX didn't make the list.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. I don't know that
some
FX
people
is
like
that.
FX.
I know FX to me is FX and AMC are similar to me in that, you know, they may have like, you know, one or two programs that everybody knows, but all the rest they're just showing movies and repeats and stuff. So, you know, is it really a channel you go to frequently, or is it a channel you go to for one or two programs?
Another channel I know that a lot of women watch is Lifetime. It's not on the list. Lifetime.
Yeah.
Really surprised. That's not on there. Women like Lifetime and all those movies where the woman's being portrayed.
Yeah, all that fiction. Yeah, it's got to be a top 10 list. So
yeah.
I don't think it's that surprising.
Yeah. And none of the music channels made the list. No MTV, no VH1.
MTV's not a music channel.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. They're more like a reality TV channel.
Yeah, VH1 is kind of the same too.
Not on there. Not on there.
What is VH1? Is some kind of show about a woman who looks like a monkey.
Huh?
Something like that.
I'm not watching.
Miami Monkey, it's called.
Oh,
and she actually looks like a gorilla. But I think it may have been one of the I don't know if it's a mob wife or whatever, but it's oh my God. You see the promos on VH1 and it's just like somebody, put a cage around this hideous woman.
No, I'm not watching that, Like I said, I don't have a favorite network. I watch certain shows on certain networks. Like I do, watch CNN. I do watch ABC only because of Scandal is on there. I'm watching that.
Yeah.
I'm watching. You got me in Sleepy Hollow now, which I kind of like. And that's on Fox. And I like Dads. I know you don't like Dads yet.
Yeah, Dads.
I know you don't like. I like the show. It's funny. True Blood. I was watching. King of Thrones. I was watching. I don't think I have just a favorite network. I'm watching certain shows. Or maybe our listeners can go to our site and tell us if they have a favorite network or not.
Sure.
That'd be great. Chime in, guys. Let us know what your favorite network is.
Sure.
If there is such a thing.
Right.
Thanks for listening to the John Linetia Show.